Welcome to the channel, folks. We're thrilled to have you here with us today. Whether you're a longtime subscriber or a first-time visitor, we appreciate you taking the time to join us. This channel is dedicated to providing valuable insights and practical advice on a variety of topics. And today, we have something truly special in store for you. Today, we're diving into a topic that's close to my heart: starting a group home for individuals battling mental health challenges. This is a subject that resonates deeply with many of us, as mental health is an issue that affects countless lives. The journey of establishing a group home is both challenging and rewarding, and it's a path that requires compassion, dedication, and a genuine desire to make a difference. This is a calling, not just a business, and it takes a special kind of person to dedicate themselves to this work. The individuals who choose to embark on this journey are often driven by a profound sense of purpose and a commitment to improving the lives of others. They understand that providing a safe and nurturing environment for those in need is not just a job, but a mission that requires unwavering dedication. Listen, there's a dire need for quality group homes that provide a safe, supportive environment for these folks to heal and thrive. The demand for such facilities is growing, and the impact they can have on the lives of residents is immeasurable. Group homes offer a unique opportunity for individuals to receive the care and support they need while fostering a sense of community and belonging. But let me tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. The challenges you'll face in this line of work are numerous and can be daunting. From navigating complex regulations to managing the day-to-day operations of the home, there are many hurdles to overcome. However, the rewards of seeing residents flourish and knowing that you've made a positive impact on their lives make it all worthwhile. It takes guts, determination, and a whole lot of heart. The journey of running a group home is filled with ups and downs, and it's essential to stay resilient and focused on your mission. Building a strong support network, both within your team and in the broader community, can make a significant difference in your ability to navigate the challenges and celebrate the successes. Before you jump in headfirst, there are some crucial things you need to know to set yourself up for success. Preparation is key, and having a clear understanding of the steps involved in starting and running a group home will help you avoid common pitfalls and ensure that you're well equipped to provide the best possible care for your residents. We're talking about the nuts and bolts of running a group home, from legal requirements to resident care and everything in between. It's essential to familiarize yourself with the regulations and standards that govern group homes in your area, as well as best practices for providing high-quality care. Training and education for both you and your staff are critical components of creating a successful and sustainable group home. We're going to break it all down into 10 essential steps, so make sure you stick around for the whole journey. Each step is designed to provide you with the knowledge and tools you need to build a strong foundation for your group home. From initial planning and securing funding to hiring staff and creating individualized care plans, we'll cover everything you need to know to get started and thrive in this rewarding field. And hey, if you find this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Let's get started. Your support helps us continue to create valuable content and reach more people who are passionate about making a difference in the world. Together, we can build a community of like-minded individuals who are dedicated to improving the lives of those in need. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first step of starting a group home and embark on this incredible journey together. The first step in starting a group home is thorough planning and research. This involves understanding the specific needs of the population you intend to serve, as well as the resources and support systems available in your community. Conducting a needs assessment can help you identify gaps in services and determine the best approach to meet those needs. Additionally, researching existing group homes and learning from their successes and challenges can provide valuable insights as you develop your own plan. Engaging with the community is also a crucial part of the planning process. Building relationships with local organizations, healthcare providers, and other stakeholders can help you gain a better understanding of the landscape and identify potential partners and supporters. Hosting community meetings and focus groups can provide valuable feedback and help you refine your vision for the group home. Once you have a clear plan in place, it's time to address the legal and regulatory requirements. This includes obtaining the necessary licenses and permits, as well as ensuring compliance with local, state, and federal regulations. Consulting with a lawyer who specializes in healthcare or nonprofit law can help you navigate the complexities of the legal landscape and ensure that your group home operates within the bounds of the law. Developing a comprehensive business plan is another essential step. This plan should outline your mission, goals, and objectives, as well as the strategies and resources needed to achieve them. It should also include a detailed budget and financial projections, which will help you secure funding and manage your finances effectively. A well-crafted business plan can serve as a roadmap for your group home and guide your decision-making as you move forward. Securing funding is often one of the most challenging aspects of starting a group home. There are various sources of funding to explore, including grants, donations, and loans. Building relationships with potential investors and donors, and presenting a compelling case for support can help you secure the financial resources needed to launch and sustain your group home. Additionally, exploring government programs and funding opportunities can provide valuable support. Hiring the right staff is critical to the success of your group home. Look for individuals who are not only qualified and experienced, but also share your passion and commitment to providing high-quality care. Conduct thorough interviews and background checks to ensure that you are bringing on board team members who are dedicated, compassionate, and capable of meeting the needs of your residents. Providing ongoing training and professional development opportunities can help your staff stay current with best practices and continue to grow in their roles. Once you have assembled your team, it's important to invest in their training and development. This includes providing comprehensive orientation and training programs that cover the specific needs of your residents, as well as the policies and procedures of your group home. Team building activities can also help foster a positive and collaborative work environment, which is essential for providing high-quality care and support to your residents. Creating individualized care plans for each resident is a key component of providing personalized and effective care. These plans should be developed in collaboration with the residents and their families, and should take into account their unique needs, preferences, and goals. Regularly reviewing and updating these care plans can help ensure that your residents receive the support and services they need to thrive. Providing a variety of activities and programs is also important for promoting the well-being and engagement of your residents. This can include recreational activities, educational programs, and therapeutic interventions. Encouraging residents to participate in group activities and fostering a sense of community can help them build social connections and improve their overall quality of life. Regular assessments and evaluations are essential for monitoring the progress of your residents and ensuring that they are receiving the appropriate care and support. This includes conducting regular check-ins with residents, as well as formal assessments and evaluations. Using this information to make data-driven decisions can help you continuously improve the quality of care and services you provide. Building a strong sense of community within your group home is vital for creating a supportive and nurturing environment. Hosting regular community events and celebrations can help foster a sense of belonging and connection among residents and staff. These events can also provide opportunities for residents to showcase their talents and achievements, and for staff to recognize and celebrate their hard work and dedication. Continuously seeking feedback and making improvements is crucial for the long-term success of your group home. This includes soliciting feedback from residents, families, staff, and other stakeholders, and using this information to identify areas for improvement. Regularly reviewing and updating your policies, procedures, and practices can help ensure that your group home remains responsive to the needs of your residents and continues to provide high-quality care. Reflecting on your journey and celebrating your successes is also important. Running a group home is a challenging and demanding endeavor, but it is also incredibly rewarding. Taking the time to acknowledge and celebrate your achievements, both big and small, can help you stay motivated and inspired. Remember that every step you take, no matter how small, is making a difference in the lives of your residents and contributing to a brighter future for them. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope that this video has provided you with valuable insights and inspiration for starting and running a group home. If you have any questions or need further support, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to help you every step of the way. And remember, by working together, we can create a world where everyone has the opportunity to heal, grow, and thrive. Until next time, take care and stay inspired. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. Your support helps us continue to create valuable content. and reach more people who are passionate about making a difference in the world. Together, we can build a community of like-minded individuals who are dedicated to improving the lives of those in need. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first step of starting a group home and embark on this incredible journey together. First things first, let's talk zoning. Zoning laws are the backbone of urban planning and development. They dictate how land can be used in different parts of a city or county, ensuring that residential, commercial, and industrial areas are appropriately separated and managed. Without zoning laws, our cities would be chaotic, with factories next to homes and skyscrapers in the middle of quiet neighborhoods. You can't just buy any old house and call it a group home. The process is much more intricate and involves understanding the specific zoning regulations that apply to your intended use. Group homes, which provide essential services to various populations, including the elderly, disabled, and those in recovery, must comply with these regulations to operate legally and effectively. You gotta play by the rules, and that means understanding the zoning laws in your city or county. These laws are designed to maintain the character and safety of neighborhoods while accommodating the needs of different community members. For instance, some areas may be zoned exclusively for single-family homes, while others might allow for multifamily residences or commercial establishments. Zoning laws are like the rule book for what you can and can't do with a property. They outline the permissible uses of land, the types of structures that can be built, and the density of development. This ensures that the growth of a city is orderly and sustainable, preventing issues like overcrowding, traffic congestion, and environmental degradation. They determine what types of buildings are allowed in certain areas, how many residents can live there, and even the services you can provide. For group homes, this means adhering to specific guidelines regarding the number of occupants, the nature of care provided, and the physical requirements of the building. These regulations are in place to protect both the residents of the group home and the surrounding community. Now, these laws can be as clear as mud sometimes, so you gotta do your homework. It's crucial to thoroughly research and understand the zoning laws that apply to your property. This might involve reading through dense legal documents, attending zoning board meetings, and consulting with experts in the field. The more informed you are, the better equipped you'll be to navigate the complexities of zoning regulations. Contact your local zoning board or planning department. These entities are responsible for enforcing zoning laws and can provide valuable information and guidance. They can help you determine whether a property is suitable for a group home and what specific requirements you need to meet. This might include obtaining special permits, making modifications to the property, or adhering to certain operational standards. They can tell you if a property is zoned for a group home and what hoops you gotta jump through to make it happen. This might involve submitting detailed plans, undergoing inspections, and meeting with community members to address any concerns. The process can be time-consuming and challenging, but it's essential for ensuring that your group home operates within the bounds of the law. Don't even think about skipping this step. Skipping the zoning approval process can lead to significant legal and financial consequences. You might face fines, legal battles, and even the closure of your group home. It's far better to invest the time and effort upfront to ensure that your property is compliant with all relevant regulations. Trust me, the last thing you want is to pour your heart and soul into a property only to find out it's not zoned correctly. This can be a devastating setback, both emotionally and financially. Imagine spending months or even years developing a group home, only to be told that you can't operate it because of zoning violations. It's a nightmare scenario that can be avoided with proper planning and due diligence. That's a recipe for disaster, folks. The impact of zoning violations can extend beyond the immediate closure of a group home. It can also harm the residents who rely on the services provided, disrupt the lives of staff members, and create tension within the community. By understanding and adhering to zoning laws, you can help ensure that your group home is a positive and sustainable addition to the neighborhood. Zoning laws have a long history, dating back to the early 20th century when cities began to grow rapidly. The first comprehensive zoning ordinance was enacted in New York City in 1916, setting a precedent for other cities to follow. These laws were designed to address issues like overcrowding, fire hazards, and the need for adequate light and air in urban areas. Over time, zoning regulations have evolved to address a wide range of issues, from environmental protection to affordable housing. The evolution of zoning laws reflects the changing needs and priorities of society. In the early days, the focus was primarily on separating different types of land uses to prevent conflicts and ensure public safety. As cities grew and became more complex, zoning regulations expanded to address issues like traffic congestion, environmental sustainability, and social equity. Today, zoning laws play a crucial role in shaping the built environment and promoting the well-being of communities. Modern zoning laws are designed to balance the needs of different stakeholders, including residents, businesses, and government agencies. This often involves making difficult trade-offs and finding creative solutions to complex problems. For example, cities might use zoning incentives to encourage the development of affordable housing or green spaces, while also protecting historic neighborhoods and promoting economic growth. One of the key challenges in zoning is finding the right balance between flexibility and predictability. On one hand, zoning regulations need to be flexible enough to accommodate changing needs and innovative solutions. On the other hand, they must provide a predictable framework that gives property owners and developers the confidence to invest in long-term projects. Striking this balance requires ongoing collaboration and dialogue among all stakeholders. Community involvement is a critical component of the zoning process. Residents have a vested interest in how their neighborhoods are developed and should have a voice in shaping zoning policies. Public meetings, workshops, and other forms of engagement provide opportunities for community members to share their perspectives, raise concerns, and contribute to the decision-making process. This helps ensure that zoning regulations reflect the values and priorities of the community. Zoning boards and planning departments play a central role in implementing and enforcing zoning laws. These entities are responsible for reviewing development proposals, issuing permits, and ensuring compliance with zoning regulations. They also serve as a bridge between the community and government, facilitating communication and collaboration. By working closely with residents, developers, and other stakeholders, zoning boards can help create vibrant, sustainable, and inclusive communities. For group home operators, understanding and complying with zoning laws is essential for success. By doing your homework, engaging with the community, and working closely with zoning officials, you can navigate the complexities of the zoning process and create a group home that meets the needs of your residents and the broader community. This not only ensures legal compliance, but also fosters trust and support from neighbors and local authorities. A well-planned and properly zoned group home can be a valuable asset to the community. It provides essential services to vulnerable populations, creates jobs, and contributes to the social fabric of the neighborhood. By adhering to zoning regulations and engaging with the community, group home operators can build positive relationships and create a supportive environment for their residents. In conclusion, zoning laws are a fundamental aspect of urban planning that helps ensure the orderly and sustainable development of our cities. For group home operators, understanding and complying with these laws is crucial for success. By doing your homework, engaging with the community, and working closely with zoning officials, you can navigate the complexities of the zoning process and create a group home that meets the needs of your residents and the broader community. This not only ensures legal compliance, but also fosters trust and support from neighbors and local authorities. Remember, zoning laws are there to protect everyone, the residents of the group home, the neighbors, and the community as a whole. By following these regulations, you can help create a safe, supportive, and thriving environment for all. So, take the time to understand the zoning laws in your area, do your homework, and work collaboratively with zoning officials and the community. Your efforts will pay off in the long run, ensuring the success and sustainability of your group home. Thank you for joining us in this chapter on understanding zoning laws. We hope this information has been helpful and informative. Stay tuned for more chapters on important topics related to group homes and community development. Together, we can build stronger, more inclusive communities that support the well-being of all residents. Let's get real, folks. Starting a group home takes more than just a good heart and a desire to help. It takes cold, hard cash. And I'm not talking about pocket change here. We're talking about a significant financial investment. Before you even think about looking at properties or hiring staff, you need to sit down and crunch the numbers. Develop a comprehensive business plan that outlines your startup costs, operating expenses, and projected revenue streams. Be realistic, folks. Don't underestimate the costs involved. You've got to factor in everything from mortgage payments and utilities to insurance, staffing, and resident care supplies. This ain't a hobby, it's a business. Remember, you're not just creating a home, you're creating a safe and supportive environment for individuals with mental health challenges, and that requires a solid financial foundation. All right, let's get real, folks. Compliance isn't just a buzzword, it's the backbone of running a successful group home. You can't just open up a group home because you feel like it. It's not a casual endeavor or a spur-of-the-moment decision. It's not like setting up a lemonade stand in your front yard. This is a serious commitment that requires thorough planning and understanding. You're dealing with vulnerable individuals here, and the state wants to make sure you know what you're doing. These are people who rely on you for their daily needs and overall well-being. That's where licensing and regulations come in. These aren't just hoops to jump through. They're essential guidelines designed to protect everyone involved. This ain't about bureaucracy, it's about accountability. It's about ensuring that every resident receives the care and respect they deserve. We're talking about people's lives, their well-being. Every regulation is in place to safeguard their health, safety, and dignity. The state needs to ensure you're providing a safe and healthy environment. This means regular inspections, safety checks, and constant vigilance. You need to know the ins and outs, the do's and don'ts. This involves continuous education and training for you and your staff. Ignoring these regulations is not just a bad idea, it's potentially illegal. Non-compliance can lead to severe consequences. We're talking fines, shutdowns, lawsuits, the whole 9 yards. The legal ramifications can be extensive and damaging. You could even face criminal charges if you're negligent. So do your homework. Understand the gravity of your responsibilities. Get familiar with the rules and regulations in your state. Each state has its own set of guidelines, and it's crucial to be well-versed in them. Hire a consultant if you need help. Sometimes, professional guidance can make all the difference in navigating complex regulations. Remember, ignorance is not a defense. Staying informed and compliant is your best strategy for success. Invest in ongoing training and development for your team. This ensures everyone is up to date with the latest standards and practices. Compliance isn't just about avoiding penalties. It's about creating a nurturing environment where residents can thrive. Detailed record keeping and documentation are also crucial. They provide a clear trail of your commitment to following the rules. When you adhere to compliance standards, you're not just protecting yourself legally, you're building a reputation of trust and reliability. This can lead to recognition and accolades, further establishing your group home as a leader in quality care. Ultimately, compliance is about ensuring the best possible outcomes for those in your care. It's about making a positive impact on their lives every single day. Let me tell you something. The heart and soul of any successful group home isn't the building itself, it's the people you have working there. The walls, the rooms, the facilities, they all play a role, but they are just the backdrop. The real magic happens through the human connections, the empathy, and the dedication of the staff. We're talking about the staff, the folks on the front lines, interacting with your residents day in and day out. These are the people who make a difference, who turn a house into a home. They are the ones who create a nurturing environment where residents feel safe, valued, and understood. These are the folks who are going to be providing care, support, and guidance to individuals who need it most. They are the ones who listen, who offer a shoulder to cry on, and who celebrate the small victories with the residents. Their role is multifaceted, requiring them to be caregivers, friends, and sometimes even family to those in their care. They need to be more than just warm bodies. They need to be individuals who are committed to making a positive impact, who are willing to go the extra mile to ensure the well-being of the residents. It's not just about being present, it's about being engaged, attentive, and proactive. We're talking about qualified, compassionate, dedicated individuals who understand the challenges and complexities of mental health. They need to have the right training, the right mindset, and the right heart. It's about having the skills to handle difficult situations and the compassion to understand what the residents are going through. Now, staffing isn't just about filling positions, it's about finding the right fit. It's about matching the right people with the right roles, ensuring that each staff member is well suited to meet the specific needs of the residents. This requires a thorough hiring process. one that looks beyond resumes and qualifications to find individuals who truly embody the values and mission of the group home. You need people who are genuinely passionate about helping others, who have the patience of a saint and the resilience of a warrior. This work demands emotional strength, the ability to stay calm under pressure, and the determination to keep going even when things get tough. It's about having a deep-seated commitment to making a difference in the lives of others. Because let's face it, this line of work isn't for the faint of heart. It requires a special kind of person, someone who is willing to face challenges head-on, who can handle the emotional ups and downs, and who finds joy in the progress and well-being of the residents. It's about being a beacon of hope, a source of strength, and a pillar of support for those who need it most. Let's talk about money, folks. It's a topic that often makes people uncomfortable, but it's absolutely essential, especially when it comes to running a group home. Money isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Because let's face it, you can't run a group home on good intentions alone. Good intentions are a great start, but they won't pay the bills or ensure that your residents receive the care they deserve. You're going to need cold, hard cash to cover expenses, pay your staff, and provide quality care to your residents. This includes everything from utilities and food to medical supplies and recreational activities. Understanding the financial landscape of running a group home is crucial before you even think about opening your doors. You need to have a clear picture of what your financial obligations will be and how you plan to meet them. Now, there are various funding streams available, but it can be a complex and often confusing maze to navigate. Each funding source has its own set of rules and requirements, and understanding these is key to securing the funds you need. We're talking government funding, private insurance reimbursements, out-of-pocket payments, and charitable donations. Each of these sources can provide significant financial support, but they also come with their own challenges. Each has its own set of rules, regulations, and eligibility requirements. For example, government funding might require you to meet certain standards and undergo regular inspections, while private insurance reimbursements might involve detailed paperwork and strict deadlines. You need to know what you're getting into, what's available, and how to access it. This means doing your homework, seeking advice from financial experts, and staying up to date with any changes in funding regulations. Don't go into this blindly, folks. The financial landscape can be treacherous, and one wrong move can jeopardize the entire operation of your group home. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. Do your research, crunch the numbers, and make sure you have a solid financial plan in place. This plan should include a detailed budget, a list of potential funding sources, and a strategy for managing your finances effectively. Remember, a well-managed group home is not just about providing care, it's also about ensuring financial stability for the long term. We're talking about building a supportive environment, right? It's not just about the four walls of your group home. You gotta plug into the community, tap into those resources that are already out there. Think about it, folks. Your residents, they're gonna need things. Specialized services, maybe. Could be anything from mental health counseling to job training, maybe even just a ride to a doctor's appointment. You can't do it all yourself, and you shouldn't have to. There are organizations, churches, even government agencies that are practically begging to help. It's all about knowing where to look and how to ask. You're building a safety net, people, a real support system for these folks. Utilizing community resources, that's how you weave it together piece by piece. And trust me, that safety net, it's gonna make all the difference. Let's talk resident care plans. Now, these aren't just forms you fill out and file away, folks. These are living, breathing documents that guide the care each resident receives. This is about individualized attention, meeting each person where they are and helping them get where they need to be. Remember, every resident is unique with their own story, their own struggles, and their own goals. A good care plan takes all of that into account. It lays out a roadmap for their time in your group home, a plan for them to build a better life. This isn't about a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about tailoring your support to fit each individual's needs. We're talking about creating a safe and secure environment. This is paramount, folks. It's non-negotiable. These residents, they're coming to you often from vulnerable situations. They need to feel safe, protected, secure. It's the foundation for everything else. Now, safety, it's not just about preventing physical harm. It's about creating an environment free from emotional and psychological harm as well. It's about respect, dignity, and creating a space where everyone feels valued and heard. You've got this amazing group home setup, right? It's a place where people can find the support and care they need, a sanctuary for those who need a helping hand. You've put in the hard work, the dedication, and the love to make it a reality. You've dotted your I's and crossed your T's. You've ensured that every detail is perfect, from the paperwork to the daily operations. You've made sure that the environment is safe, welcoming, and nurturing. But here's the deal, folks. You can have the best group home in the world, but if nobody knows about it, you're not going to help anyone. It's like having a hidden gem that no one can find. The people who need your services won't be able to benefit from them if they don't know you exist. It's like having a car with no gas. It ain't going anywhere. You need fuel to get moving, and in this case, that fuel is awareness. Without it, your group home will remain empty, and your efforts will go unnoticed. You need to get the word out, spread the news, shout it from the rooftops. Let people know that your group home is here to help, that it's a place where they can find the support they need. You need to create a buzz, generate excitement, and make sure that everyone in your community knows about the amazing work you're doing. So how do you do that? How do you make sure that your message reaches the right people? It starts with a plan, a strategy to get your message out there. You need to think about who your audience is, where they are, and how you can reach them. Well, there are a few ways to get started. One of the most effective ways is through printed materials. You can create brochures and flyers that highlight the services you offer, the benefits of your group home, and how people can get in touch with you. You can start by creating brochures and flyers to distribute to hospitals, mental health clinics, and social service agencies. These are places where people often go when they need help, and they can be a great way to get your message in front of the right people. These folks are often the first point of contact for people looking for this kind of support, so they need to know you exist. Make sure that your brochures and flyers are informative, easy to read, and visually appealing. They should clearly explain what your group home offers and how it can help. And don't forget about the power of the internet. In today's digital age, having an online presence is crucial. People often turn to the internet when they're looking for information, so you need to make sure that your group home is easy to find online. We live in a digital age, people. More and more people are using smartphones and other digital devices to find information and connect with others. You need to make sure that your group home is accessible to them. Having a website is no longer optional, it's essential. Your website should be easy to navigate, informative, and visually appealing. It should provide all the information that potential residents and their families need to know about your group home. Make sure it's easy to navigate, informative, and showcases what your group home is all about. Include photos, videos, and virtual tours to give people a sense of what your group home is like. Highlight the services you offer, the benefits of your group home, and how people can get in touch with you. And listen, social media isn't just for kids these days. It's a powerful tool for reaching potential residents and their families. You can use social media to share information about your group home, connect with your community, and build relationships with potential residents and their families. It's a powerful tool for reaching potential residents and their families. Use it to share success stories, with permission of course, announce open houses, and provide valuable information about mental health resources. Social media can help you reach a wider audience and connect with people who might not have heard about your group home otherwise. Use it to share success stories, with permission of course, announce open houses, and provide valuable information about mental health resources. Hosting events like open houses can be a great way to get people to come and see your group home for themselves. It gives them a chance to meet your staff, see the facilities, and learn more about what you offer. You've got to get with the times, folks. Embrace modern technology and use it to your advantage. Whether it's through social media, your website, or other digital tools, make sure that you're reaching people where they are. The more people know about your group home, the more people you can help. Another great way to get the word out is by getting involved in your community. Attend local events, participate in community activities, and network with other organizations. The more visible you are in your community, the more people will know about your group home. Building partnerships with local businesses and organizations can also be incredibly beneficial. They can help spread the word about your group home and refer people to you. Community leaders and influencers can also be great allies in getting your message out there. Don't underestimate the power of testimonials. Hearing from people who have benefited from your group home can be incredibly powerful. Share their stories with their permission, of course. Let people know how your group home has made a difference in their lives. Media coverage can also be a great way to get the word out. Reach out to local newspapers, radio stations, and TV channels. Let them know about the work you're doing and see if they're interested in covering your story. Positive media coverage can help raise awareness and build credibility for your group home. Consider starting community outreach programs. These can be a great way to engage with your community and let people know about your group home. Whether it's through volunteer programs, educational workshops, or support groups, community outreach can help you build relationships and raise awareness. And don't forget about your staff. Make sure they're well-trained and knowledgeable about your group home and the services you offer. They can be some of your best advocates, spreading the word and helping to build a positive reputation for your group home. At the end of the day, the most important thing is to provide excellent care and support to your residents. When people see the positive impact your group home is having, they'll be more likely to spread the word themselves. Happy residents and supportive staff can be your best marketing tools. Building a successful group home is about more than just providing a place to live. It's about creating a community, a support system, and a place where people can thrive. By getting the word out and raising awareness, you can help more people find the support they need and make a positive impact in your community. As you continue to grow and expand your group home, keep looking for new ways to reach people and raise awareness. Stay connected with your community, embrace new technologies, and always be open to new ideas. The more people know about your group home, the more lives you can touch. So go ahead, shout it from the rooftops, spread the news, and let the world know about the amazing work you're doing. Your group home has the potential to change lives, and by getting the word out, you can make sure that it reaches the people who need it most. Remember, it's not just about filling beds, it's about making a difference. And the first step to making that difference is letting people know you're here. So get out there, spread the word, and watch your group home thrive. Let me tell you something, folks. Running a group home isn't a one-and-done deal. It's not like you reach a certain point and then coast on autopilot. It's about constantly striving to improve, to be the best you can be for your residents. Think of it like a garden. You can't just plant some seeds and walk away expecting a bountiful harvest. You've got to water those plants, pull the weeds, and give them the sunlight they need to thrive. It's the same with a group home. You have to constantly nurture it, make adjustments, and be open to feedback. Because let's face it, there's always room for improvement, always ways to do things better. Well, folks, we've covered a lot of ground here today. From zoning laws to marketing strategies to the importance of continuous improvement. Starting a group home for mental health is a challenging but incredibly rewarding endeavor. Remember, you're not just providing a roof over someone's head, you're creating a safe haven, a place of healing and support. So go out there, make a difference, and never underestimate the impact you can have on the lives of others. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, you have the power to change lives. Take care, and we'll see you next time.